Oh, sure.
All right. Hey, thank you very much for your phone call. 251-479-2723 here on the Uncle Henry Show. Now, the caller, hang on before I get to my next caller. The man just said that he's not sure what Barbara Drummond's opinions are on certain things. She hasn't come to be a guest on this show yet. She might do that before the runoff. I did find a press conference that she was a part of a few years ago. And I think I'm going to play it for you right after 6 o'clock this evening on the Uncle Henry Show. Here's a little clip. This is just a tease of what she was talking about in that press conference a few years ago.
I cannot overstate the danger that Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans' agenda poses for our nation's future.
All right, that was just a clip, just to let you know that she's talking. In her press conference, she was talking about the danger of the MAGA Republicans.
I cannot overstate the danger that Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans' agenda poses for our nation's future.
All right, we'll have more on that after 6 o'clock.
Hello, folks. I'm Rob Morris of Mobile Pirate Radio, and this is MPR News. You heard it straight from her mouth, folks. She is a Democrat. She hates Trump. She hates the MAGA Republicans. I'm one. I'm very proud of our president. I'm very proud of supporting him. What is up with this? See, nobody told us. Nobody told Mobile. And if you're not informed, that Barbara Drummond is a Democrat. She's a far left-leaning Democrat. Now, look here. Citizens of Mobile, wake up. If this woman gets in office, you know what goes on in most cities that are democratically ran. Whether you're in a blue state or a red state. If there's a Democratic mayor, like up in Birmingham, everything's going downhill. Downhill, folks. Look. Democrats all across the country and these cities as mayors has ruined the city. All across the nation. Now look. Democrats with their far left ideologically leads to all kind of problems, such as sanctuary cities. Can you imagine Mobile being a sanctuary city? Not cooperating with ICE? They also want to defund the police. Yeah. Can you imagine that happening in Mobile? How about this? Not working with ICE. Sanctuary city giving illegal immigrants, especially those that broke the law again after coming across the border, breaking the law to begin with. Now, she could give them refuge, not work with ICE. Also, they support DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is the stupidest, most dumbest thing Democrats ever came up with in the Biden administration. I think it started with Obama. We'll have to dig deeper in that. But not only that, they don't mind boys playing in girls' sports. They don't mind boys being in a locker room in the showers with girls. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's insane. They protect criminals and don't take care of the victims of crimes in these cities, okay? They protect illegal immigrants instead of Americans. They give the illegal immigrants all kind of benefits. EBT, a free driver's license, for God's sakes. Where they, folks, there's a whole list of things I could talk about. But look, we do not need a Democrat as mayor of Mobile, okay? Period, full stop. That's how I feel about it. And you all know that I'm that Paul Prine to be mayor. Okay. There are a lot of shenanigans going on in the election, folks. I myself was turned away from my ballot place where I usually vote, told I had to go vote elsewhere. I ran into all kind of people, a bunch of people who faced the same dilemma. They were told they had to go elsewhere. They said, I ain't got time. I don't even have the gas money to go across town. So I don't know what's going to become of all that. But as far as it stands at this moment, okay, the lesser of two evils, I'm going to have to back the judge on this one, y'all. I'm going to have to do that. I will fight tooth and nail. I will argue all day long from now until the end of September when we have the runoff that Barbara Drummond does not need to be mayor. We cannot allow that. Okay? All right. Well, that's all I got to say right now tonight about that. We'll have more details tomorrow coming up about what is going on with the election. And we'll get ready and geared up for the Supernatural Saturday show and the Big Weekend show with my boy, Howard the Big Bird. Thanks for joining me. I'm Rod. Have a wonderful, great evening, y'all.